Hey there, gaming enthusiasts. Welcome to Gaming Axia, your go-to source for all amazing games. Today we're talking about something truly special, the games with the greatest stories ever told. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. On number 10, we have Days Gone. It's a game that knows the story it wants to tell and expects you to give it the time it deserves. The story is a slow burn, much like Red Dead Redemption 2, that builds into something truly special. It tells a story that is actually real, with real people trying to survive in a world filled with nothing but horror. The gameplay itself is amazing, even if you just explore. It really makes you feel like you're in a post-apocalyptic world. This is the first game in a long time that has kept me addicted. Ben's studio may not be the biggest studio, and this is their first AAA console product, but they did an impressive job. Here's hoping for a sequel to this amazing game.
Go on, child!
On number 9, we have A Plague Tale: Innocence. It's a dark fantasy video game set in 13th century France during the Black Death, blending historical elements with supernatural ones. The story follows 15-year-old Amisha de Rune, the daughter of a minor noble house, and her 5-year-old brother, Hugo, who suffers from a mysterious illness that keeps him isolated. The game is essentially an escort mission where Amisha must protect Hugo from the Inquisition, which is obsessed with him for reasons that become clearer as the story progresses. The game has a strong, grim-dark tone, focusing on Amisha's desperate struggle to protect her brother and survive in a world filled with constant threats. While not for everyone, fans of grimdark fantasy will likely appreciate the game's narrative and emotional depth. On number 8, we have Detroit: Become Human. It's a game that envisions a future where androids are so advanced and integrated into society that their eventual awakening to consciousness seems inevitable. The game focuses on the androids' experiences during this awakening and their reactions to humanity. The gameplay involves making decisions through numerous chapters, shaping the story based on your choices. This creates unique experiences for each player, where even small decisions can have significant impacts. The game's narrative is divided into 3 main character arcs, each offering a different perspective and keeping the story engaging. All in all, the game remains a memorable game that excels in creating a gripping, emotionally charged narrative.
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
On number 7, we have Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Given how successful Naughty Dog's Uncharted series was on the PlayStation 3, it made sense for Sony to continue this success on the PlayStation 4 with Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4's story is the most in-depth of the series, focusing on themes like brotherly love, obsession, and aging. The narrative, directed by Neil Druckmann, remains true to the Uncharted spirit while adding a heavier tone. The characters, especially Nate and Sam, are well written and performed, giving depth to the story. In conclusion, this game is a worthy send-off for Nathan Drake. It is the biggest and most ambitious Uncharted game, combining an emotional, character-driven story with stunning action sequences. On number 6, we have The Last of Us Part 1. In the gaming world, few stories are as poignant as The Last of Us, a tale of loss, redemption, and survival. Initially released on PS3 and later remastered for PS4, it has now been reimagined for the PS5. However, while its storytelling prowess remains intact, its PC port leaves much to be desired. Though some argue that this version is too similar to its predecessors, the PS5's power brings a new layer of immersion. The heart of The Last of Us remains in its story. It's just as gripping as it was 9 years ago, enhanced by these visual and gameplay tweaks. Knowing the events of Part 2 recontextualizes Joel's actions, adding a layer of tragedy to the story.
Say goodbye!
On number 5, we have Marvel's Spiderman. Developed by Insomniac Games, this game is a superhero game masterpiece. The gameplay, graphics, and story are so compelling that it's impossible not to draw comparisons to the beloved Batman Arkham series. However, Spider-Man swings above and beyond in many ways. The story is a standout feature. It's one of the best Spider-Man narratives outside the comics, rich with emotional depth and strong character development. The main storyline is complemented by impressive cutscenes and stellar voice acting, making it as engaging as any Spider-Man film. Spiderman remains a must-play. Its combination of fluid movement, engaging combat, and compelling story makes it a standout title.
You want some?
On number 4, we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This game stands out as a masterpiece in the world of gaming. It's easily one of the best open-world RPGs out there. The game's sheer size and depth are impressive, offering a world that feels alive and vibrant. Just you would expect, this game also has an amazing story. By focusing on the character of Geralt, rather than allowing for extensive player customization, the game delivers a more focused and compelling narrative. Geralt's personal motivations and relationships add depth to the story, making it more relatable and human. The Witcher 3 is filled with life and detail. Every corner of the map is teeming with stories and characters, making exploration rewarding and meaningful. On number 3, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. This game is a monumental achievement in open-world gaming. Set in America during the decline of the Wild West, you play as Arthur Morgan, a member of the Van der Linde gang. The story revolves around Arthur's relationship with the gang's leader, Dutch. The slow pace of life in 1899, America is captured beautifully, immersing players in the cowboy lifestyle. Interacting with NPCs feels authentic, with dynamic conversations that allow you to engage while continuing to explore. Your actions have consequences, affecting how others perceive you in the game. Overall, Red Dead Redemption 2 sets a new standard for narrative open-world games. On number 2, we have Cyberpunk 2077. Since its rocky release in December 2020, Cyberpunk 2077 has faced criticism for falling short of expectations. However, with its latest update, the game has undergone significant changes, finally meeting expectations. Now, this game means more to me than just entertainment. The world and characters feel truly alive, making it an unforgettable experience. I can't explain why it's so amazing, but it's mature, raw, and deep. Exploring every inch of the world is fascinating, and replaying it is a joy. The story feels like a natural progression, not just a series of missions, and it constantly surprises with unexpected twists. In short, it's my favorite game ever. On number 1, we have God of War Ragnarök, one of the best God of War games. The story picks up with Kratos and Atreus facing the aftermath of Baldur's death, thrusting them into a journey to prevent or bring about Ragnarok, the end of all realms. Unlike the previous game, Ragnarok dives deeper into Kratos' redemption arc, showing him actively striving to be a better father and person. His relationship with Atreus evolves, marked by poignant moments that reveal his growth. Overall, Ragnarok feels like the realization of what God of War was meant to be, a tale of redemption set against an epic journey. It delivers moments that showcase the best of storytelling and gameplay, earning its place among recommendations for those seeking to understand the appeal of video games. And there you have it, fellow gamers. Which games are your favorite? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more gaming content, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, and happy gaming.